Hello plant lovers, welcome to Hydro Haven. Are you new to caring for houseplants and looking for an easy one to start with? The peace lily is a great option for you. This popular houseplant, also known as spathiphyllum, is renowned for its lush green leaves and beautiful white blooms. What's interesting is that despite its name, the peace lily isn't a true lily at all. This tropical green gem hails from the rainforests of South and Central America, where it thrives in warm, humid conditions and dappled sunlight. Its ability to adapt to indoor environments and its striking appearance have made the peace lily a favorite among both novice and experienced plant enthusiasts. So, if you're looking to add a touch of tropical flair to your space, the peace lily could be just the plant for you. If you'd like tips and tricks on growing all sorts of houseplants, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Finding the right peace lily for your home starts with selecting a healthy plant. A vibrant peace lily will have perky, lush green leaves and sturdy white roots. Steer clear of plants with brown, wilting leaves or visibly damaged roots. After picking your plant, it's time to choose a suitable pot. Your pot should comfortably fit the root ball of your peace lily, leaving an inch or two of room around the edges for growth. These tropical beauties prefer being a bit root-bound, so resist the urge to select an overly spacious pot. Next, let's talk potting mix. Peace lilies thrive in a soil that retains moisture but also has good drainage to prevent the roots from becoming waterlogged. You can create a suitable mix by combining equal parts of peat moss, compost, and perlite. This concoction ensures the right balance of water retention and drainage. Now we're ready to pot the peace lily. Begin by gently loosening the roots of your plant. Place the peace lily in the pot and fill around the roots with your prepared potting mix. Take care not to bury the plant too deeply. The top of the root ball should be just below the rim of the pot, allowing space for watering. Once you've potted the plant, it's time for its first drink in its new home. Water the peace lily thoroughly until water begins to drain from the bottom of the pot. This ensures that the moisture reaches all the way to the bottom roots. Remember, peace lilies prefer their soil to be moist but not soggy. Overwatering can lead to root rot, so always make sure to empty any excess water that collects in the saucer. Once you've placed the plant in the pot and watered it thoroughly, you're ready to find the perfect spot for it in your home. But where is the perfect spot, you might ask? Stay tuned for our next segment, where we'll discuss the ideal conditions for your peace lily to thrive. Scene script. Peace lilies thrive in certain conditions. Let's discuss how you can replicate these in your home. First, let's talk about lighting. For a peace lily, bright, indirect light is the way to go. Picture the dappled sunlight of a rainforest floor. That's what you're aiming for. An east or west-facing window usually strikes the right balance. But beware of direct southern exposure, as it can be a bit too intense and scorch the leaves. Don't worry if you don't have a bright window. Peace lilies are forgiving and can tolerate lower light conditions. However, keep in mind that less light can lead to fewer flowers. Temperature is another critical factor. Peace lilies prefer a consistent indoor climate, ideally between 65 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. They don't like extreme temperature changes, so keep them away from hot and cold drafts from windows, doors, vents, or air conditioners. Next up is humidity. Remember, these plants are native to tropical rainforests, so they love a humid environment. You can achieve this by misting the leaves several times a week or by placing the pot on a tray filled with pebbles and a bit of water. This creates a microclimate of increased humidity around your plant. But be careful not to let the bottom of the pot touch the water, as this could lead to root rot. If the humidity levels are too low, you might notice the tips of the leaves turning brown. Watering plays a key role as well. Peace lilies like their soil to be moist, but not soggy. A good rule of thumb is to water when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. If you notice the leaves starting to droop, that's your plant's way of telling you it's thirsty. When you water, give it a good soak until water drains from the bottom, then empty any excess water from the saucer to prevent waterlogging. Remember, the right conditions can be the difference between a thriving peace lily and one that's struggling. Now that your peace lily is comfortably settled in your home, let's discuss how to keep it healthy and happy. First and foremost, watering. Peace lilies like their soil moist but not soggy. A good rule of thumb is to stick your finger in the soil and gauge the moisture. If the top inch is dry, it's time to water. The leaves will also give you a hint by drooping when the plant is thirsty. When watering, make sure to give it a good soak until water drains from the bottom. Then dump out any excess from the saucer and allow the soil to partially dry before the next watering. Remember, peace lilies are sensitive to fluoride and chlorine in tap water. So if possible, use distilled or filtered water. If you can't filter your water, let it sit out overnight before watering your plant. Next, let's talk about fertilizing. Fertilize your peace lily once a month during the spring and summer with a balanced liquid fertilizer diluted to 1/4 strength. However, lay off the fertilizer in the fall and winter when growth slows down. When it comes to repotting, plan to do this in the spring every 2 to 3 years when roots fill the pot. Choose a container that's just 1 or 2 inches larger than the current one. Divide congested roots and repot in fresh soil. Now, let's discuss a few common pests you might encounter, such as aphids, mealybugs, and spider mites. Regularly wiping the leaves with a damp cloth can help prevent these pests and also remove dust buildup. Don't hesitate to clip off any damaged leaves or flowers to keep your peace lily looking its best. Finally, to encourage your peace lily to flower, ensure it has enough light and is properly fertilized. Insufficient light and improper fertilization are common causes of low blooms. Remove spent flower stalks to encourage reblooming. With these care tips, your peace lily will be a stunning addition to your indoor garden. Don't forget to subscribe for more indoor gardening advice. Enjoy your new green friend.